First up, John Warner with the Waco Tribune Herald.
Hey, Scott. What are your general impressions of Kansas, and do you prepare for them as if Agbaji and Martin are going to play?
Yes, we prepare as if they're going to play. I learned early on in my coaching career, when you don't plan for someone and then they do play, it's a lot worse. So we always plan on people playing, and obviously those are two very good players as well. As far as Kansas, third best offense in the country. We're fifth best offense. They do a great job on the glass. McCormick, number one offensive rebounding big man or a player in the NCAA percentage wise. And we're a great rebounding team. So a lot of similar strengths playing up there. You got to keep them out of transition, which you got to do at every Big 12 school, especially on the road. And then obviously Coach Self is a Hall of Fame coach, so he's always got them prepared.
Next question from Kendall Cout with Sigma 365.
Scott, quick two-parter update on Adam and LJ, and then does scouting get a little weird when some of the guys that you've scouted against in the past, like Agbaji, Brown, and McCormick, do different things for the guys maybe they're used to in the past?
You know what? When players improve their games, it's something that you definitely update, and you let your players know too. The great thing is, because you guys work hard, your games get improve as well. So as a coach, I'll be honest, when guys get better and improve, you appreciate that, because you know they're putting in work, and coaches all love to see guys put in work. We've been blessed throughout the years to have so many of our players improve because of the work they put in. As far as I would think our number one toughest task has been the weather, though, Kendall. If you could keep your ice and snow up there, we would appreciate it, because we don't deal well with it in Texas. So we aren't flying out of Waco. We're not flying out of Dallas. We are going out of Austin. I think we got a short window. We can make it out of there, and hopefully we'll get up there if the bus driver can drive on a little ice.
Next question from Eric Kelly with KWKT TV.
Hey, Coach. Sorry, it's going to be the question you love so much. Just curious about Adam and LJ.
Oh, I'm
and
sorry, Kendall. And
progressed.
yeah. So we keep everything game time unless we know for sure people aren't playing. And right now with Adam and LJ, basically it's a pain tolerance situation. If they can handle the pain and they're able to perform at a level that can help the team, then we can put them out there. But doctor wise, they're not restricted. If they were, I'd say they're not available. So really it's just a matter of pain tolerance and how it affects them on the court. So game time decision for both. And obviously that's one of my biggest prayers every night, is they wake up pain free.
Next question from Jack Allen with KXXV TV.
Yeah, Coach, I was just wondering if you could elaborate a little bit more on, I mean, has this weather thrown off practice schedules, or have y'all just been able to kind of hunker down and go at business as usual ahead of such a big game?
No, we've had to change some things. But in college basketball, you have to be flexible. You have injuries, you have other things. Normally it's not ice in Texas, but last year actually prepared us for it. So it has been a little different prep wise, and hopefully we can get up there and practice tonight, because we haven't practiced yet today here.
Next question from Andrew Miner.
Yeah, Coach, I was just curious about the ESPN docu-series, Our Time. How much of that has been a blessing for you to be able to see such great stories of not only your team being told, but also the women's team?
Well, I think first and foremost, why Nikki and I wanted to do it was because it puts our players in a position for their stories and their lives to kind of be told. And we feel they're great role models and ambassadors for our university. And I know I think it's great, like the last episode with Adam and shadowing Dr. Irvin. I mean, that's a great role model and somebody that every student athlete can look up and say, hey, I know he wants to play pro ball, but he also takes his academics very serious, because to be a doctor, you have to be very intelligent. You have to study and you have to put in the work. And I just think seeing our guys being able to have their lives more shared is great for the younger kids out there, because I believe in our guys.
Final question for Coach from Kevin Longquist with SignalSports.com.
Scott, two quick ones. One, just the growth of Dale Bonner that you've seen over the last couple of weeks. He's really emerged with more confidence in his game. And then secondly, just the challenge that David McCormick presents to you, because I know he has really developed quite a bit this year and improved. So just those two quick items, if you would, sir.
Well, Dale's somebody that early on in practice, there was an adjustment period, but after that, he really practiced well, shot it well. And then we started games and obviously didn't get as many minutes, and his shooting wasn't what it was in practice, as it is understandably so. When you only play a few minutes, it's hard to get in a rhythm. And now that he's gotten more minutes, gotten more comfortable, he shot 40% from three last year in college. So he is a good shooter and a capable shooter. As far as defensively, he's really improved since the first day he's gotten here. And what's impressed us on the offensive end more than anything has been his ability to take care of the basketball, like last game, 4 assists, 0 turnovers. So he's someone that has God's blessed with talent and ability. He's worked hard, he's gotten better, and he's had an opportunity to show what he can do. And I know the teammates really like him and trust him. So that is one blessing. Whenever you have injuries, it gives other people an opportunity to step forward and play minutes, gain experience, gain trust, and hopefully that makes you just a better team when they come back. As far as McCormick goes, I mean, remember now, he is a top 50 recruit. A lot of people thought he would be a one and done or two and out. So, I mean, everyone knew he was really talented. And he's had games where he's been dominant. Last year when they beat us up there, I think he had 14 in the first half. He's a tremendous player, and he's somebody that's very talented. I don't know how much his foot injury has affected him this year, but he's definitely one of the best bigs in the country.
All right, that's all we have for Coach. If everybody will be patient with me for a second, I'm going to go find a player somewhere around here, and I'll bring him in.
We got to see who could drive up here to make it to the bus to get to Austin. All right.
If you have questions for him, please use the raise hand function, and I'll call on you individually. First up, John Warner with the Waco Tribune Herald.
Yeah. Hey, Kendall, thanks for coming on. You guys have constantly had to shift lineups because of injuries. What's that been like, and how do you feel like you guys have kind of overcome that?
Yeah, definitely injuries, some no one really expects, but every day in practice, we switch up the lineups. So everyone's like really familiar playing with who. Everyone is literally a starter in my opinion. So whenever it's just their time to start, like they're ready, and everyone's like contributes and know what they got to do. So, yeah.
Thanks.
Next question from Kendall Kaut with Signal 365.
Kendall, as always, shouts on the good name. Beyond that, I know it came down to Baylor and KU kind of in recruiting. So what do you think it'll be like to play at Allen Fieldhouse on Saturday?
Yeah, it's going to be fun. Well, like you said, yeah, they had like my crystal ball 100% for there. So I guess I might hear a little people like shouting at me, but it'll just be a fun experience.
Next question from Jack Allen with KXXV TV.
Yeah, Kendall, what has practice been like this week? I know you've got the ice storm y'all have had to deal with, but coming into such a big matchup, has there been any extra energy in practice?
Yeah, definitely. This is a big game. There's a lot on the line, standings wise, and just just the atmosphere that comes with it, the energy. So everyone's been locked in and just ready to get to Saturday and win.
Next question from Andrew Miner.
Yeah, Kendall, now you're halfway through Big 12 play. At this point, how would you self-assess, what you can continue to work on and do better to help the team win as a freshman?
I would just say just bringing energy and just doing the little things. Like I said before, we've got like the greatest guards in the country. So whatever I can do, rebounding, find them shots, and just doing the little things to help contribute.
Sure. Thank you.
Next question from Kevin Longquist with SigmaSports.com.
Yeah, Kendall, slow start for you offensively in conference play, kind of piggybacking on what Andrew was asking you about. But what do you think changed for you offensively to kind of get you to that point where you've now strung some double-digit games together?
Yeah, I just think that just comes with just, energy and just like having a presence out there, and then the ball will find me, and then I can like get in a rhythm to start scoring and doing this and that. So I'll just say just starting with energy and doing the little things will bring my offensive game along as the game goes on.
Thank you.
Final question for Kendall from Jack Allen with KXXV TV.
Yeah, Kendall, just when you look at the film and kind of the scouting report on Kansas, what stands out to you about them?
Well, definitely Ochai. He's closed out a lot of close games. They got a lot of great players, a lot of great scorers. So we're just locked in on each player and know what we got to do.
All right, that's all we have for Kendall. Kendall, thank you for your time.
Thank you.